So today we're speedrunning through Bloons Tower Defense 2. We can start the time as soon as we hit start round, and then right away the first thing we want to do is put down some road spikes and then place some dart monkeys. Like in the last game, dart monkeys are going to be a really big source of damage for us, but don't worry, because in Bloons 2 we actually use a bunch of our towers that we get. And you'll notice there's a big difference from Bloons 1 to Bloons 2. We actually have more towers. But the one we're going to get the most use of is these road spikes. And the road spikes are really good because they only cost $25, and they can basically allow you to be lazy. You're allowed to make mistakes, not have people in just exactly the right places. So you can see we're bleeding a little bit right here. I'm just gonna place down some road spikes, end that round a little bit faster. If I didn't have road spikes, I would have had to wait that entire time. So they definitely come in useful in this game, but they're also a little bit stressful because sometimes you need to place a lot of road spikes, and if you don't, you're kind of just gonna lose the round. But that doesn't matter because, you know, we have an army of monkeys now, and at this point all we gotta do is save up for a bomb tower. Or I guess it's called a cannon. Now cannons actually have more utility in this game because they added lead balloons. Before, it was just way more worth it to buy a ton of dart monkeys, but now cannons actually have their place in the meta. I can't believe I just said the meta for Bloons Tower Defense 2. But they really will be helpful towers, at least as we go on. Right now we just have our army of dart monkeys and I guess our army of road spikes that we're gonna constantly be putting down because I don't feel like dealing with these leaks in any better way. This entire run kind of just feels like instead of dealing with the problem, just do a short-term fix and hope it works out. Now, like in Bloons TD 1, there are going to be 50 different rounds, and that's all we have to get through, which isn't the hardest thing in the world. It is a little scary because we're using the road spikes instead of a lot of different towers. So there are some times where it gets really close to you just dying and losing the round, but we'll hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, like right here for this yellow balloon round, it's just road spikes on road spikes. I don't think that's how they intended you to play the game, but I don't feel bad about it because, hey, I'm just trying to speedrun, and if that means using literally the worst techniques possible, it is what it is. You also might have noticed that we really haven't been upgrading most of our monkeys very much. That's just because, I don't know, it's not worth it, I guess. But it is worth it to upgrade the cannons, so we are going to do that when we get a chance. And yeah, other than that, we're kind of just chilling. Especially in the beginning rounds, there's not too much that happens. But once we get later on into the game, it gets a lot crazier. Because our main objective throughout this entire thing is just going to be to save up to get a super monkey. Super monkeys are so good in this game, but it is 3,600 cost, so it takes just a tiny bit to get to. I'm a little worried about that. I've already lost a bunch of practice runs just to not having the exact right amount of people, but I think we'll be fine this time. And yeah, I know this map kind of looks pretty boring right now. We have 4 dart monkeys, a couple of cannons, but don't worry because we're actually about to get some diversity with the tack shooter. Yeah, tack shooters are actually fairly good in this game, I guess. I personally don't really like them, but the world record used a lot of them, so I guess I will too. They can obviously shoot all around them, which is a nice feature, but I don't know, they just feel like they're so slow that I don't think they're worth it. But I also don't think I'm smarter than the person who got world record in this game, so we're just gonna use them anyway. And the world record surprisingly used a lot of these guys, and he doesn't even upgrade them to faster shooting. I feel like it might be worth it, but what do I know? Whatever. I mean, to be fair, this is like the first time I've ever played Bloons Tower Defense 2, so I can't really say that I probably know more than other people, so we're just gonna go with their strats, and they will probably work out. And now we can add another cannon. Of course, for all of these, we're gonna get the bigger bombs. These are gonna come really important because you'll see they spray like all of the different balloons instead of just hitting one. I actually have the exact numbers of how many monkeys, tack shooters, and cannons I want to have. We need 10 dart monkeys, 6 different tack shooters, and 5 cannons for us actually to be successful. And that's all what we need before we actually go ahead and get a super monkey. So, oh, and I need to be more on my... Okay, yeah, I do not want to get overwhelmed right here. We're getting to those kinds of rounds. So I'm just going to invest in some more dart monkeys right now. Of course, not even upgrading them, because why would I ever do that? That seems like a lot of work to have to go and click all those buttons. We'll just hope that what we have is good enough. And we'll also try to place a cannon somewhere right there. Okay, it barely fit there. I don't even know how that worked out. But of course, one thing you might be noticing is, again, we're not using glitches in this. If you watched my Bloons Tower Defense 1 video, you could have seen that there was an ability to use... Okay, come on. Please, I was trying to explain something. But you would have seen that it is possible to use glitches by right-clicking and putting them directly on the trap. But just like in Bloons 1, I think that makes for a pretty boring speedrun, because you really do nothing. And I mean, you don't do too much in this one either, but I mean, it's at least kind of more. You have to be kind of strategic about where you put all your people. And I guess I'm not being strategic because I am bleeding again. Please, game, just let me win this. I promise I'll be okay. But we are very close to approaching the point where we're just not gonna buy anything anymore because we're waiting for a super monkey. I'm a little bit worried but I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We'll probably be fine. We have all these cannons and stuff. I think we need one more dart monkey after this, and then we just hope that our road spikes will save us for these upcoming rounds. It doesn't really matter if we do bleed at the end of the day, because whatever. We have so many lives already. We still have 97. I don't really care. But we just can't bleed too much. And if you're not constantly on your road spikes and constantly just using them, you can very easily bleed too much. And we should put our last dart monkey down. I don't know what's a good position to put him. Maybe right there. Yeah, I guess you can sit right there, dude. Oh god, we just bled a lot. That was not a good thing. Also, one thing that I do need to do is Flashpoint starts lagging around this point. If you don't know, because we don't have Adobe Flash, we do have to use Flashpoint. So I turned my quality down. Yeah, look at these roads. look at the, oh god, the quality is not very good. But of course, this is a speed run. We care more about the speed than we do looking even adequate. So yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with whatever this is. I still just can't believe how they made the road spikes look. Why'd they have to do that to them? The good thing is, because Bloons is in a cartoony style, it doesn't matter too much, but yeah, still not preferable. Also, I really need to get a bunch of road spikes. Okay, we should be fine. Yeah, you can see, even when it's on this low quality, it's still lagging a bit. A little bit more than I would like it to, but it doesn't matter because all I'm doing is putting down road spikes. So you can see we're getting to harder and harder rounds. It's getting a lot more scary, especially in this point. We have to put down a bunch of road spikes, otherwise we are definitely going to die. But we are so close to getting our super monkey, and once we do that, it basically just wins us the game. While Bloons 1 feels like overwhelming the enemy with a ton of different things, this game just feels like trying to survive until you can get your super monkey. But then once you get your super monkey, this happens. So yeah, we're pretty comfortable now. As long as we're using road spikes pretty well, we should be fine for the rest of the run, so I'm not too worried. Okay, I am a little bit worried right now. Please, game. Okay, maybe I had a little bit too much self-confidence right there, but it worked out. We're just not gonna worry about that point. Super monkey, I just need to give you epic range. You'll be so much better when we do that, because epic range actually increases his range, so like he covers half the map now. We're kind of just chilling. There's not too much to do at this point, I'm not gonna lie. The ends of Bloons games, once you have all your monkeys, once you have your super monkey, it's just kind of, yeah, you guys can keep coming. It's not going to work out well for you. And you know, just because I might as well show you what the monkey looks like, here's the boomerang monkey. So he looks pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about him. I probably should have just saved up so I could get laser vision with this guy. I mean, I wanted to show off the boomerang monkey. He's doing his best. I guess you can only see him in his low quality version, but still. Okay, we only have like 4 more rounds left. I am just trying to hurry up. The lag, even though it is on low quality, is still really hurting the run right now. I really wish I could figure out what was causing that. But I guess I'm just not going to worry about it, because whatever. You know, the game will finish when it finishes. At this point, we're just kind of waiting. Okay, that's actually a lot of black balloons. I should probably put down some road. Can I please place these road spikes down? Okay, come on, dude. Come on. Just kill them nice and easy. There you go, super monkey. You got to be a little bit faster than that, dude. Once we can save up for this laser vision, things are going to get a lot easier. I mean, things are already kind of painfully easy at this point, especially with how the game is lagging, giving me more time. I just wish I could still use actual Flash. Flashpoint is a great alternative, but it'll just never be the same thing as Flash. But we do have laser vision, so, you know, there we go. I'm shooting lasers out of my eyes. Oh god, I accidentally sold my super... I accidentally just sold my super monkey. I didn't even realize it at first. How did I just do that? Okay, I just need to afford this. Please, game, do not destroy me because of that. Okay, come on, one last red balloon. This is so embarrassing. What an end of the run. What a second to last level. Okay, I'm not too worried. We're gonna get our epic range. We're pretty much just good right here. I don't really care. I'll show you what the glue does. We don't have a glue gunner, but we can just put that glob of glue that makes a really awkward sound effect. So that's a thing. But instead of focusing on glue, I should probably just be putting down road spikes so we can finish off this last few as fast as possible. And we will be able to call time in just a second if all of these die. Okay, I'm a little worried now. Never mind. They are dead, and that should be time. 1610 while dealing with all the lag that my Flash player was given. Not too bad. And yeah, if you were wondering why I didn't do the glitched version, this is why. This is what it looks like, which is cool, I guess, but I much prefer what we did. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and I'd really appreciate it. Also, subscribe to the channel. I do plenty of these kinds of Flash game speedruns and speedruns in general, so if you're interested in that stuff, might as well. But enough shilling. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you next time.